You are not unlucky. You are programmed. Your brain is a machine designed for efficiency, not happiness. Every day, you feed it habits that build a prison you cannot see. You think you are making choices, but you are merely executing scripts written by your own bad mental wiring. If you want to stop feeling stuck, you must dismantle these patterns. We are counting down the 10 most dangerous. Stay alert. Number 3 is currently sabotaging your decision-making processes as you watch this video. Let us begin. You think you can beat the odds by picking your own numbers or choosing your own route. You believe effort translates directly to outcome even in games of pure chance. Ellen Langer proved this in her 1975 study. She found that people value their bets higher when they believe they have agency over random events. This is the illusion of control. It keeps you gambling on failing businesses and dead-end relationships because you think your special touch will change the math. It will not. You are fighting probability with ego. The defense is simple: admit when the outcome is out of your hands and stop wasting resources on variables you cannot influence. If you keep pretending you are the master of random chaos, you will never see the patterns that actually matter. Next is the habit that keeps you trapped in the past. You stay in the job you hate because you have already put in 2 years. You keep paying for the subscription you never use because you already paid the annual fee. Arx and Bloomer demonstrated in 1985 that humans are irrational when it comes to past investments. You prioritize past costs over future utility. You are literally throwing good money and time after bad because your brain hates to admit a loss. It is a biological error. To defend against this, ask yourself, if I started this today, would I choose to invest in it? If the answer is no, walk away immediately. Your history is a lesson, not a life sentence. Ignoring this logic leads directly to the next habit, which makes you a puppet for everyone around you. You agree with the room even when you know they are wrong. You do it to avoid the friction of being the outsider. Solomon Asch proved in his 1951 study that individuals will ignore their own eyes to follow the group consensus. Your brain fears social exclusion more than it fears being incorrect. This is why you are broke, stuck, and following the same path as everyone else. You are trading your autonomy for the safety of the herd. The defense is radical: seek out the lone dissenter. Validate the opinion that contradicts the consensus. If you cannot stand alone, you will never lead anything. If you remain a follower, you will never notice the psychological anchor dragging you down in the next section. You walk into a salary negotiation or a store and you are immediately trapped by the first number you see. Kahneman and Tversky identified this as anchoring. Your brain relies too heavily on the first piece of information offered. You are being anchored by your current income, your past failures, and the low expectations of your peers. Your brain uses these first data points as the baseline for all future possibilities. The defense is to consciously set your own anchor before you enter any room. Research the market, set your own floor, and reject the opening offer. Do not let someone else define your value. Failing to control your own baseline leads to the habit of overcomplicating your life. You think more options mean more freedom. You are wrong. Sheena Iyengar and Mark Lepper found in their 2000 study that too many choices lead to paralysis and dissatisfaction. When you face a wall of options, you do not choose the best, you choose nothing, or you choose with regret. You are addicted to the hunt for the perfect path, so you never start the real work. You are stuck in the browsing phase of life. The defense is to limit your choices to 3. Eliminate the rest. Once you choose, commit entirely. Stop looking for a better option. If you do not learn to simplify, you will fall into the trap of self-deception coming up next. You claim you want to be wealthy, yet you spend your time on distractions. This is cognitive dissonance. Leon Festinger showed that when our actions do not match our beliefs, we do not change our actions. Instead, we create internal lies to justify the inconsistency. You tell yourself you are resting when you are actually procrastinating. You tell yourself you are networking when you are actually partying. You are lying to yourself to keep your ego comfortable. The defense is to embrace the discomfort of the truth. When you feel a conflict, change the action, not the explanation. Stop the excuses. If you do not stop lying to yourself, you will become vulnerable to the manipulation described in the next item. You are making bad deals every day because of the decoy effect. Dan Ariely proved that humans shift their preference between two options when a third, inferior option is introduced. You think you are getting a deal, but you are being steered toward a specific choice by someone else. You are being manipulated by marketers and bosses who know how to frame your decisions. You are playing their game, not yours. The defense is to strip away the options. Ignore the context and look at the item in isolation. Does it serve your goal? If not, ignore the entire set. Your inability to see the trap is why you remain stagnant. Now, look at how your brain is sabotaging your current focus. You think you are multitasking, but you are just losing IQ points. Science shows that switching between tasks creates a cognitive cost. You are never fully present. You are never in a state of flow. You are fragmented. You are trying to build your future while checking notifications, answering emails, and worrying about the news. This is why your work is mediocre. It is why you never finish anything significant. The defense is single-tasking. Do one thing for 90 minutes without interruption. Turn off the notifications. Silence the world. If you do not master your attention, you are failing your own potential. This leads us to the second most destructive habit, which poisons your perspective. You overestimate the likelihood of rare events because they are vivid in your mind. You fear flying more than driving because of news coverage. You fear starting a business because you focus on the one failure you heard about instead of the thousands who succeed. Your brain uses what is easily available in your memory to judge the world. It is a shortcut that keeps you safe, small, and scared. The defense is to rely on data, not drama. Ignore the sensational stories and look for the base rates. Stop letting your fear dictate your reality. You are living in a narrative, not the truth. The final habit is the most expensive of them all. This is the habit that costs you everything. You blame the economy, your parents, your boss, and your luck for your current situation. You have adopted an external locus of control. Rada proved that people who believe their outcomes are controlled by outside forces are significantly less likely to exert effort or succeed. You are waiting for the world to change so you can finally start. It will not happen. You are giving away your power to forces that do not care if you exist. The only defense is total, brutal ownership. You are responsible for your success, your failure, and your current misery. Stop blaming the environment and start building your own. You are the architect of your cage, and you are the only one with the key. Stop waiting. Start executing now. The pattern is clear. Your brain is wired for survival, not for success. To get what the top 1% have, you must fight your own biology. Build the defenses we discussed. Question the consensus. Do not let the illusion of control or the availability heuristic keep you small. If you want daily brain hacks to stay ahead of your own programming, subscribe to this channel. We break down the mechanics of the mind every single day. Remember, your brain is a tool. Start using it, or stay used by it.